In this section, we will actually discuss the upgrade sequence in Windows 10, and these are just a bunch of screenshots to associate what comes in each step for the media creation tool. Now, the media creation tool can be found at the URL link at the bottom of this PowerPoint slide. You will go to that link and you will see this page for the software download for the media creation tool to upgrade to Windows 10. And at the bottom of the page, you will see that it will have two buttons associated with the download tool. You would determine by your computer system itself if it's a 32-bit computer or 64-bit computer. So my machine is 64-bit version. I will click that button and run the installation for the media creation tool. If you're a 32-bit device, you will click the download tool for the 32-bit version. You can also put a USB connecting into a port so that you can have a backup for your media creation tool as far as for the system image. Now, once you click that and you download the exe and you prompt it from whatever browser you have, it's going to ask you what you want to do. So you can either create an installation media for another PC or upgrade this existing PC to Windows 10. So what we will do is we will click upgrade this PC now, and then we will start the installation process. So this is step 1. From there, the installer step will download Windows 10 on the device. Depending on your internet connection, this can take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes to up to an hour, but that will depend on your network settings. But in this case, this is the screen that will pop up once you accept the upgrade this to Windows 10 option. Then step 3, it's going to verify your download once it goes through that process, which can take another 20-30 minutes, then again depending on your network connection. Then it's going to create a backup for the Windows 10 media. If you're running it from the USB, you will have a copy associated with Windows 10 installer on that USB. Step 5 is cleaning up your system before the option installer closes. And then once that happens, you're going to see the pop-up of the Windows icon, and then it's going to run the percentage preparing to associate with the installer. Then you're going to have this license and agreement terms associated with upgrading to Windows 10. You will scroll down all the way to the bottom just to read all the terms. Click accept. Once you click accept, then it's going to get updates for your device. So any updates that were associated with your existing operating system, it's going to try to install all of those updates first. And the reason that is so that this will allow the installation process to Windows 10 to be smooth. Sometimes if you don't have the right updates on your existing machine, there can be issues when upgrading to Windows 10. So this is going to get all the updates for your machine. This could take anywhere, like I said, 30 minutes to an hour, depending on your network connection and how many updates that need to be applied for your device so that it's compatible to upgrade to Windows 10. Then once you get to this point, it's going to ask you what you want to keep. If you want to keep all of your personal files and apps, or if you want to just, install, you're going to install Windows 10 Pro, but you can actually change what you keep. You can remove all your personal files, all the user profiles on the device, and just have a clean install. Or in most cases, you'll want to keep all your personal files and apps so you can do the in-place upgrade. But this is an option. You can click that link that says change what you keep. In this case, in this lecture, and when we actually demo it, we're going to keep it from scratch. So we're not going to keep anything on our virtual machine. And then it's going to run, make sure you're ready to install Windows 10. This will take a little bit, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Typically this part goes a little bit faster. And the final install stage, once it runs through that, it's going to reboot your device. And then you're going to see this black screen while it installs and copies your files. It will download the drivers and configure your settings. This will all depend too based on the speed of your machine, a lot of different factors, but If you're doing an in-place upgrade and keeping all your personal files and user profiles and your documents, this will take a little bit longer. If you're doing it from scratch and you're not keeping anything, this will go a little bit faster. But this is essentially the screenshots. When we actually upgrade to Windows 10, you'll see that I'll pause the video and bring different parts of where it's at on the installation, but I want you to be able to see all these different screenshots so that you can see where you're at in your upgrade process, and nothing from the media creation tool is like, okay, what do I do there? You have actually seen every piece of the upgrade itself. I want to thank you for joining me in this lecture, and in the subsequent lectures we will actually demo how to upgrade to Windows 10.